Hello gamers, and welcome back to another episode here on Solo Spelunking. And tonight we're going to play Munchkin solo. As I have announced in my community tab on my channel, I will play and I will show you a variant that I came up with to play Munchkin by yourself. You probably know Munchkin, and if you don't, just look it up. So this video, it will not get into the details of how to play Munchkin. I'm assuming that you're already familiar with it, and this video will focus on a solo variant that I came up with, which I think is actually pretty funny. And yeah, and I'd like to share it with you. So I got some ideas for this variant from a Reddit post that I read quite a while ago about a Munchkin solo variant, or I'm not sure if it was Reddit or Board Game Geek. I implemented, or I used some of the mechanics described there, but added my own twist. Alright, so the goal of my variant is to reach level 10 before your dungeon deck runs out. And what is the dungeon deck? The dungeon deck is a third deck that we will create. So this is the usual normal door deck. This is the treasure deck, obviously. And the dungeon deck basically is some sort of doom track, some sort of timer. And you have to reach level 10 before your dungeon deck runs out. And the dungeon deck is formed from the door deck. And as a default, I will start with 15 cards. So I just take 15 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this will be the dungeon deck. I will shuffle them. And this dungeon deck will be my threat counter, my doom track, my timer, whatever you want to call it. And whenever you kick in a door, which is the first phase of your turn in Munchkin, you draw from the dungeon deck. So when you kick in doors, you draw from the dungeon deck. Every other occasion or circumstance that tells you to draw from the door deck, you draw from this deck. So this is just if you want to kick in the door. So basically you could say you have 15 rooms in this game. And the objective is, as I said, to reach level 10 before this deck runs out. So you can also make the game easier or harder by adding or subtracting from this dungeon deck. You could also randomize it. Like, for example, you could say, all right, the game length would be 8 plus 2d6 rooms. So you would have at least 10 rooms. I think less than 10 would be pretty difficult. And then you will have a maximum of 20 rooms with something like according to the odds of 15 rooms being the standard. So there you can adjust the difficulty. So that's the first thing. So now we got to create our character. We start at level 1. I have this little Munchkin die here that tracks my level. And I'm using the fast start rules, which means I get to draw 4 cards from the door deck and 4 cards from the treasure deck as my starting hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So please excuse, but I do only have the German version of Munchkin. So thank God Munchkin is not very text heavy. So whenever I use a card, I will try to translate it on the fly. But like I said, the purpose of this video is not to show you how to play Munchkin, but to introduce you to my solo rules. And I think you will be able to follow the mechanics even though the cards are in German. Okay, so yeah, now we get to see what we got here. All right, so we got a gain a level card. We got an armor, a jade plate armor. We got a ring and a mask, a ninja's mask. We got a trap. We got a class, Yakuza. And we got 2 monsters, evil ninjas, and yeah, an unsuspecting schoolgirl, which is level 12. All right, so now I will first equip this jade plate armor, which gives me a +2 bonus, and I am not a ninja, so I can't use the mask, but I will put the ring in play, but I'm not going to use it yet, so I put it like this, so this is in my backpack. I will gain a level. It says take 5 years off to train, basically, so I'm taking 5 years off to train and gain a level, so I'm already level 2. This goes to the appropriate discard pile, the treasure discard pile. Can't use the mask, so I keep the other ones. Oh, a class, Yakuza. Let's see, what can I do? I can, even in a combat, lose or discard 3 cards to take the top monster from the monster discard pile, or the door discard pile. And whenever I kill a monster, I can draw a door card. Alright, so since I don't have a class at the moment, doesn't hurt to have one. So I'm a Yakuza wearing a jade plate armor, and I'm already level 2. I got the wishing ring in my backpack, so I'm ready to start my first turn. Alright, so first turn, kick in the door. And like I said, from the dungeon deck. Bam! So I kick in the door. Oh, it's a monster enhancer. Possessed by demons. +10 to the monster. I can yeah, play it during combat, and if I defeat the monster, I get to draw 2 extra treasure cards. Alright, so this is not a monster, it's not a trap, so I take this into my hand. Now, if I wanted to, I could look for trouble and play a monster from my hand. However, the monsters in my hand are pretty difficult. Level 8 and level 12. So I'm not really, I don't really want to play them, because even with my jade armor, I'm only level 4. And I will not do this. Alright, so now I can search the empty room, which means I get to draw a card from the door deck. And this is now the door deck that I'm drawing from. And I got another monster. So now I got 6 cards in my hand, and now I have to discard down to 5 cards. Alright, so I will discard this trap right here. It goes to the door discard pile. So now I am at 5 cards, and now I'm ready to start my next turn. So once again, I kick in a door and draw from the dungeon deck. Second room, if you will. Bam! Alright, another monster enhancer. Yeah, evil minions or accomplices, which gives +5 to the monster. Alright, so I take this into my hand. And now I gotta decide again if I want to look for trouble. However, nothing has changed. I'm still only effective level 4. The monsters I got in my hand are level 8 or 12. So I have not really a realistic chance with what I got to kill him. So I will just have to discard again, down to 5 cards. And I will discard this level 14 monster. So now I'm at 5 cards again, and I will kick in the next door. Oh no, I think I already, no, I didn't search the empty room. So I will search the empty room. Now I gotta discard one more card. But this is a level 4 monster. I keep this one. So I will discard this monster enhancer here. Alright, so now I get to kick in the door again. Bam! Oh, a level 14 monster. Origami dragon. Alright. Alright, if I would attack with fire or flame, I could double. And if I can't defeat him, I have -1 on my roll to run away. Alright, so now we will enter combat, and this is where another of my solo variant takes effect, because in combat, first I have to decide whatever items, bonuses, whatever I want to use, and if I want to ask for help. And if I decide to ask for help, I get to add 1d6 to my level, but I do not get any treasure. And when I'm set, I'm done, then I will roll 1d12, and I have a little effect table here to simulate a random effect that could happen if you would play against a player. So now, and then if I can't win, I would have to run away. So I already know that I can't win because I'm only level 4 and this monster is level 14. Even if I ask for help and roll a 6, I would only be level 10. So he would still be 4 levels higher. However, so it's all set. I can't do anything. I'm not asking for help. Doesn't matter. So now I roll 1d12. 8. And 8 is play a 1-use card from your hand for the monster. Alright, so if I would have had a 1-use card that would have provided a bonus, I would have to play it, but on the monster's side. But I don't have it. I don't have one. And so I don't need to play anything. However, I still need to run away. And I only run away if I roll a 5 or 6, but I get a -1. Three. Alright, so now bad things happen. Alright, so I got paper cuts. I have to discard discard all items that I can't use because I got not enough hands free or not the right class, for example. Alright, so I can't use this ninja mask, but anything else I can use. So that was not that bad at all. Alright, so next turn, kick in the door. Bam! Class card, can take it on my hand. Not a monster, not a trap. So now I can look for trouble. And I will, because I need to gain levels, otherwise I would not beat the game. So I will look for trouble and I play this monster. Oh no, I will not play it. So this is Yeeha, the cowboy demon. And it gets a +4 bonus against Yakuza. And I am Yakuza. At least at the moment. Alright, so I will not look for trouble. I will just, again, search the empty room. Alright, and I got a class, a samurai. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so for every sword I use, I get an additional +2. And I gain a level so another level, if I defeat a monster without asking for help, that has twice as much levels printed on it than I have. All right, so actually, I think I'd rather be a samurai than a yakuza. So I switch my class, and I gotta discard cards. No, I don't. I got 5 cards in hand. All right. So now I gotta kick in the door again from the dungeon deck. Bam! Ooh, level 10, King Cobra. All right. So if I would be a monk, I could decide not to fight, but I'm not a monk. And yeah, it's a level 10 and it's got 3 treasures, and I'm effective level 4. I don't really have anything that could help me, even if if I have the same level, the monster still wins. So basically I needed to be at least level 11 without the additional monster effects. So even if I would ask for help, I would not be able to defeat this Cobra. And I don't have any swords. Alright. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I still have to roll the d12 because I gotta roll this during every combat. 2. 2 means I could use, or I can't use any armor or helmets during this combat. Alright, so I would have, or I couldn't use these +2 anyway. So, oh no, wait. I am a samurai, but I can't use it. All right, so I gotta run away now because I am a samurai. So that's +3. So I would be at 5. So if I ask for help and roll a 6, I might have been able to beat it, but not without my armor. So I gotta run away. My runaway roll, 5 or 6. 5, yes, I managed to run away, which is good. Otherwise, I would have lost 2 levels. All right, but I'm not making any progress here. I'm not going or getting anywhere. I can't do much. I need to kick in a door. Bam! Oh, level 16, undead, jumping vampire. All right, but it does not chase or attack anyone of level 3 or lower except samurai, and I am a samurai. All right, so just for completionist's sake, I roll the d12. There's no way I can win this even if I would ask for help, but just let's see what. 7. Oh, the monster would get a plus 2d6 level bonus, or bonus to the monster. Okay, so I gotta run away. Oh, no. So I'm losing 3 levels. So you can't go below 1, so I'm level 1 again. And that was it. Can't search the room because I encountered a monster, have 5 cards in my hand. Gotta kick in another door and back to level 1. Ah! Thank God, a level 1 monster. Alright. So this is, I don't know what the English word is, but it's an image of from a god, a Götzenbild it's called, of unspeakable ugliness. It's a level 1. Alright, so now I actually got a decent chance. So this is a level 1 monster, and I am at the moment level 4, because I got my armor +3 and level 1. However, I know that there might be some ill effects that could improve the monster or decrease my effectiveness, and I am only level 4, so I will decide to ask for help. I can do that if I wanted to. If I ask for help, I forfeit the treasure. I do not get any treasure for the monster, but I will still gain a level if I win. So I'm going to ask for help, and if I ask for help, I can add plus 1d6 to my level. 5. All right, so I got 5 and 3, that's 8, and this is 9. So let's see what the monster effect is. At the moment it is at level 1. And I roll a 3. All right, I can use no footwear during this combat, no shoes. And the monster gets a plus 1d6 bonus. All right, so thank God I don't have any footwear. But still the monster gets a plus 1d6 bonus. So see, the monster is now level 7. But I am 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I am lucky. So, but if I wouldn't have asked for help, I would not have been able to kill the monster. Now I kill the monster and I do not get the treasure. However, I still gain a level. All right. Now I'm back to level 2. No treasure. Kick in the next door. Bam. Oh, level 20. The Dragon Lady. But she does not pursue anyone of level 5 or lower. Thank God. So I have no chance in hell to defeat her. And yeah, but she will not attack me. I can't search the empty room because it wasn't empty. I was just lucky that I didn't have to fight. So kick in another door. Bam! All right, a Wandering Monster. All right, so the Wandering Monster card in my solo game works differently. The Wandering Monster is a generic monster that has no treasure and no special abilities and counts as a level 7 monster. So this is a level 7 monster. I just put the 7 here. So this is a standard level 7 monster without any treasure. But if I defeat it, I would still be able to gain a level. All right, so let's see. I am level 3, 4, 5. This is a level 7 monster without the monster effect. So I will ask for help. Doesn't matter in this case because it doesn't have a treasure anyways. So I will ask for help and get 1d6. All right. So this is 8, level 8. So at the moment I defeat the monster, but I gotta pray that the monster effect is yeah, something I can deal with. All right, so that's 3, 5, 8 versus 7. But now I roll the dreadful 1. I can use no hand items. Yes, thank God I don't use any hand items because I don't have any weapons. So nothing changes. So I defeat the monster. I am 8 versus 7. So this is defeated. And I gain a level. I'm level 3. No treasure. Level 3. Still, I'm not sure if I can make it. Kick in the door. Bam! Level 10. Hachi. Alright, so this guy attacks with ninja sneeze powder. And he's not as effective against ninjas. But I'm not a ninja, and I am only level 6 at the moment. So I would have to ask for help. And I have to roll at least 5 to be level 11 without... Well, I got nothing to lose, so I'm asking for help. This guy, he would give me 3 treasures if I defeat him. But if I ask for help, I have to forfeit all the treasure. But I'm playing for levels here because I'm on a timer. So I'm going to ask for help. Please give me a good roll. 4. All right, so that is level 10. So at the moment, yeah, I can't win. I can't win because I have to beat the monster's level. So right now I am at at 10, and we roll the d12 for the random monster effect. 3 means I can't wear any shoes or use any shoes, any footwear. I don't have footwear, but the monster also gets plus 1d6 bonus. So that would be level 15 now. And yeah, I gotta run away because I can't win. Yes, but I managed to run away. Lucky me. Alright, still level 3, but I'm not making any progress. I'm pretty unlucky with all these high-level monsters. So let's see. I also don't have any treasure that I could trade in. My ring is not enough. I need a total of 1,000 gold to buy a level, basically. Oh, alright, a trap. If I draw a trap, it hits me. And it says, lose the headwear or helmet that you wear. But I'm not wearing or using any headwear. Alright. So, since it's no monster, I can look for trouble. And I will look for trouble. Because I need to gain levels. So I will play Yeehaw from my hand, level 4. +4 against Yakuza, but I'm not a Yakuza anymore. So at the moment I'm at 6 with my armor and my level. So I beat this guy by 2. I actually do need treasure to get someplace here. So I will just gamble and will not ask for help. And now we will apply the random monster effect. A 1. Yes, a 1 is no hand items. And I don't have any hand items and no other modifiers. So yes, I'm able to defeat Yeehaw. So I get a level 4, but more importantly, I get 2 treasures. And hopefully I get something good. Ooh, I got a 1-use item, an enemy amulet. It's worth 400 gold. And my other treasure is a bow. Alright, it's a bow. It's a 2-hand item. It's worth 600 gold and it gives me +3 bonus. Alright, so I will play the bow immediately. It occupies all my hands. Yeah, and I keep the other one in my hand, and I don't have more than 5 cards, so I don't need to discard. Yeah, alright, so I'm level 4 still. And I kick in the door. Ah, damn, this is... I only got, let's see, 1, 2, 4 doors left. I think I do not have a chance to reach the goal before the dungeon deck runs out. Let's see. Alright, kick in the door. Bam! Oh, a wandering monster. Yeah, wandering monster, like I said. A generic level 7 monster with no treasure and no special abilities. That's pretty good actually, because I'm level 4, 7 plus 3. I'm level 10, so I'm 3 levels higher than the monster, but I don't know what the random monster effect is, so I want to play it safe, and I will use this. Oh, sorry. This is not a 1-use item. This is an item, but I can't equip it in combat. All right. So never mind. I will not use it. I will just have to pray. So I am 4, 7, 10. I'm level 10 versus 7. But now we apply the random monster effect. Four. All right. Add a monster from your hand on the monster's side as if it would be a wandering monster. Damn. All right. So now I have to add a monster from my hand, which is, I take, of course, the lowest level one, the evil ninjas. So now I have to add their monster values. So now it's a level 15 monster. And now I will not win, and now I also can't ask for help because I have to do this before I use or apply the random effect. Now I gotta run away. Ah, damn. Alright, and I have to run away from every monster separately. I run away from the ninjas first. 5 or 6. And I got a 2. Alright, so evil things hit me. I'm losing 2 levels and all only from ninjas usable items. But I don't have... Oh, so I'm back to level 2. And now I gotta run away from the wandering monster. And I don't make it, and the bad things from the wandering monsters just lose 1 level. So I'm back to level 1. Alright. So this really is not going well. It really also depends on what kind of treasure and monsters you draw. And if you get hit by all these high level monsters, so this will probably be a loss. But before I kick in the door, I play the amulet. It doesn't take any hands or anything. I can just play it. It's not a one-use item. It gives me another +1 bonus. And now I kick in the door. Bam! A trap. Hidden dragon. Alright, so it hits me. Oh, I got... But, haha. Alright, but this is not too bad. It says... discard a number of cards from your hand according or as your level. I'm level 1, so I only have to discard 1 card. So I'm not using my wishing ring for this trap, but now I can search the empty room. Oh, and I got a style. Tofu. I can wear as much shoes or feed items as I want and use them. Alright, so I will just put this down here. It doesn't hurt, but I don't have any shoes at the moment. And I'm kicking in the door. So this is, it's a loss. I only got 2 doors left and I'm back to level 1. But I will play another quick round. Alright, so... Kick in the door. Bam! A wandering monster. Generic level 7 monster without any special abilities. Alright, and no treasures. Because in good old role-playing tradition, wandering monsters, they don't have a treasure. Alright, so it's a level 7. So I am 1, 2, 5, and 3. That is level 8. So I'm level 8. You know what? I'm not asking for help. Oh, yes, I am, because it doesn't have any treasure anyway. So I'm asking for help. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, all right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 versus 7. But now we apply the random monster effect. And the random monster effect is 9. I get no treasure, and I add +1d6 to the monster. Okay, I wouldn't get any monster anyways. So, but the monster gets +1d6. So please, not a good roll. And of course it gets a 5, so it's a level 12. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I lose, but I'm already at level 1. No, I gotta run away. Before the bad things hit me, I gotta see if I can run away. Yes, I run away. But since I am already level 1, or still level 1, or again level 1, it would made a difference. Alright, last room in the dungeon deck. And kick it in. Bam! Oh, it's a level 2 Gaki. It's a skill Gaki. Alright. Okay. And yeah, it's a level 2. So I am level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm confident. I'm 6 levels above. I will not ask for help because, yeah, I want to get a treasure. let's apply the random monster effect. It's a 7. Oh, it gets plus 2d6. Alright, it's a level 2 plus 7. It's a level 9. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I lose. I gotta run away. But it doesn't matter because I lost anyways. No, alright, so I'm losing a class. Alright. So, yeah, now I'm losing a class, but the dungeon deck ran out and I didn't make it to level 10, so I lost this round. I will just play another quick round so that you can see again how this works. I will not reshuffle because I got enough cards left, so I just create a new character. So to summarize, determine how much cards you want in your dungeon deck. This is your timer, your doom track, your counter basically. The more cards, the easier the game. And of course, fewer cards, harder. And I wouldn't go below 10 because even with 10 it's pretty difficult. You would have to gain at least 1 level per turn somehow. And if you want to do it randomly, which I will do now just so that you can see it, I would suggest going with 8 plus 2d6 rooms. So this is the setup. Then you create your character as normal, and during combat you first decide what kind of bonuses, effects, items, whatever you want to use, if you want to ask for help or not. If you ask for help, you add plus 1d6 to your level, but you forfeit all the treasure. And after you are set, you roll 1d12 on my solo table here. You can come up with anything you want basically. So I could show you this table, but I could also create another one for another game. Basically, this is to simulate player interaction, to give some random bonuses to the monster, to add some uncertainty to the game. Yeah, and this is basically it. And this is how I play Munchkin solo. And I will play another round with a random length. So it's 8 plus 2d6. 8 plus 8. No, plus 9, sorry. So 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 rooms. So maybe that's a little bit easier. 17 rooms is the dungeon deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this is the dungeon deck. And this is, of course, the door deck and the treasure deck. And now I'm using the quick start variant according to the rules, where I draw 4 cards from each deck to build my character. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is good. Alright, so now I can use my cards. Alright, so my Kung Fu is better than your Kung Fu. Gain a level. I will play this card immediately and discard it. And then let the GM show you your karate moves. Gain 1 level. Level 3. Alright, so this is good. And now in one hand I got the Hong Kong Pong. It gives me a +2 bonus. And this is a one-use item, Mummy Powder. It gives a +2 to either side. I got a trap, which I want to get rid of because I got something in my random effect table that forces me to play a trap from my hand against myself. Alright. Alright, a stunt double, so I can duplicate a monster. And Drunken, this is a style or style enhancer, so I gotta have a style to yeah, to enhance a style. All right, so I got 4 cards in my hand. I put the mummy powder down in my backpack. Can use it anytime. It's a one-use item. So this is a better starting position. I'm already effective level 5, and I haven't even kicked in a door yet. All right, so I'm kicking in the first door from the dungeon deck. Second round, lost the first round. So you could go best of 3 or so. All right, a trap. Potion of Großzügigkeit. I don't know. Generosity would be the word. All right, so the player with the lowest level can pick one item and keep it. All right, so I do not have another player, but in the spirit of interpreting the rules, I would say that there probably is another player with a lower level, and I only have one. No, I got one item, 2 items, and he can take one. So I will roll off 1, 2, 3. He takes the pong, or otherwise the powder. Ah, of course the pong. All right. So, but I drew a trap, not a monster. So now I could look for trouble or search the empty room. I only have a level 8 monster, so I do not want to look for trouble. So I'm searching the empty room, and I have to draw, of course, from this deck. Otherwise, I would make it more difficult for myself. From the door deck. All right, so I got a trap that I take on, take into my hand. All right, next turn, kick in the door. Bam! Level 16. The Winkel Advocate. An Advocate Demon. He's got -4 versus Yakuza. I'm not a Yakuza, I'm a level 3. Even if I ask for help, +6, I would be level 9, and he still gets his monster effect, which I have to determine just for the sake that you can see it, and then I have to try to run away. #12 is play a monster enhancement card from your hand, of course, for the monster. I do not have a monster enhancer, so I don't need to play one, but I have to run away. Yes, but I do manage to run away. 5 or 6, I ran away. Alrighty. So next turn, I still got 5 cards, don't need to discard anything. And kick in the door. Bam! Oh, it's a style, which I can use. Okay. It is wire foo. I can fly. However, I lose this style if I wear an armor or if I have an armor in my backpack. But I do not have an armor. I'm still level 3, so I will apply this style. And now I'm effective level 9. And since there was no monster, I could either look for trouble. No, the monster I got is too dangerous. Oh, but now I got I can use my style enhancer, and it says I can roll a die at the beginning of every combat, and I get an extra bonus. All right, so now I got a style, but first, I will search the empty room. Oh, a level 6 monster, that is good. And now I will, at the start of my next turn, before I enter a room, kick in a door, I will use this style, which is pretty good. It's plus 1d6, so now I'm in a pretty good position. I'm level 3 and I kick in the door. Bam! Ugh, it's a trap. Magnet. Lose 2 of my items in play with the exception of armor. Thank God these are not items, these are styles, so I'm only using this powder, which is bad, but not too bad. Alright, and now, since I didn't draw a monster, I can look for trouble and play a monster from my hand. And this time I will. I'm pretty confident. I play this level 6, level Gaki. And it says, yeah, it is level 6 and I am level 6, level 9, and I'm drunk, so I get to add another d6. So I'm pretty confident. I don't want to ask for help because I want the treasure. Haha, 5. Alright, so I am 9. I am an effective 14 versus level 6. And now let's see what the random monster effect is. It is a 6. I can use no items or one-use cards. Thank God I'm not using any items or one-use cards, but only styles. So it has no ill effect on me. So basically I defeat it. And I get 2 treasures. So level 4. And 2 treasures from the treasure deck. What do we have here? An espresso, which is a one-use item. And, ooh, the Chinese wall. It gives me an automatic success if I want to run away. And this is a one-use bonus card. But now I got 6 cards in my hand at the end of the turn. So now I have to discard one, and I will just discard this trap. Alright, this is gone, only for 1 combat, and kick in the door. Bam! Alright, it's a class, samurai. Yeah, I will be a samurai, doesn't really hurt. So if I get a sword, I get an additional bonus. And now I can look for trouble if I want to. And yeah, I will actually look for trouble, and I will play Lang Tsung. It is a level 8 demon. And it gets -2 versus ninjas. I'm not a ninja. But it is level 8 and I am level 10 plus 1d6. Okay. So I am level 11 versus 8. So right now I'm still in business, but because I would lose all my styles if I fail to run away. Otherwise, I got the Chinese wall. So yeah, I keep my espresso. So let's see. I say I'm set. So I'm level 11. 10, 11 versus 8. But now we have to apply the random monster effect. 11. Plus 1d6 to the monster, and I can't use any one-use item cards. Alright, 1d6 to the monster. Please. 6. So now it's a level 14, and now I'm alright, level 14. So I am 11. So I will lose. I would have to run away, but I don't want to roll because otherwise I lose my style, and my style is actually pretty good. So I'm playing this Chinese wall, which says my attempt to run away is automatically successful. Alright, and it's only a one-use item, so I can play it any time. So thank God I do not defeat the monster, I do not get any treasure, but I get to keep my style. So this is this random monster effect that provides this uncertainty that you sometimes need in a solo game and forces you to be on your toes, stay on your toes. All right, so kick in the door. Bam! A level 1. Great eyes, small mice. So, all right, too sweet for life. Your mission is clear. All right, this is pretty, pretty nice. All right, so level 1. I will not ask for help, obviously, but I will still use my drunken style. 1, okay. So at the moment I am level 11, so even with the monster effect I am pretty confident. Ah. Alright. Haha, you know what? Now I will play my stunt double. I can play it during a combat. Another monster of the same type appears with the same level and the same bonus. And if I defeat the monster, I get a treasure for every monster and I gain a level for every monster. Haha! So this is good. I'm playing a stunt double against myself. So we have 2 level 1 monsters. So we have to add their level. So they're level 2. And I am level 10, 11. So I'm still level 11. And now I get to apply the random monster effect. 2, which is I can use no armor and no helmets. Thank God I'm not using any armor or helmets, so I defeat them, so I gain 2 levels. I gain 2 levels up to level 6, and I get 2 treasures. I have a good feeling about this round. 2 treasures. Alright, ninja climbing shoes, 1 use item. No, not 1 use item, and gain a level. Forceful destruction. Alright, so yeah, I will gain a level, of course. Bam. This I can't use because I'm not a ninja, but I'm level 7. And as per normal Munchkin, I have to gain the last level to 10 by killing a monster. I can't buy it or gain it with a card. Alright, but 3 levels to go and I still got a decent stack here. So kick in the door, dungeon deck. Bam! Oh, it's another style, +6. Feather foo. Okay, but I do have a style. I take it into my hand. Now I could look for trouble, but I don't have a monster, so I'm searching the empty room. Now I'm drawing from the door deck, not the dungeon deck. Hey, we're level 1 monster, street beggar. This is pretty good if I want to look for trouble. Alright, so now my turn is over. I got 5 cards in hand. I don't need to discard. And I kick in the door. Bam! Oh, Crackzilla Kid, level 6. Alright, it's got -3. Oh, -3 versus samurai, and I'm a samurai. So it is actually effective level 3. This is good. So of course I'm not looking for help, but I'm using my drunken style. Yes, 4. So I am at level 13, 7 plus 6. That is 13 plus 4. I am at level 7. 17, yeah, 17. And versus 3, but we get to apply still the random monster effect. 6 is I can use no items or 1 use item cards. Thank God I'm not doing it because I'm still only using my style and no items whatsoever. So it does not change. So I defeat this monster. So I am level 8 now and I get 2 treasures. Hehe. 1 and 2. Alright, so we got translation problems. And I gain a level. I'm using this right away. Level 9. And I got an Heavenly Yay dagger. +6 versus all demons, but +2 against every other. Do I have hands free still? Yes. But it's not a sword, it's a dagger. It says it explicitly on the card. But doesn't matter, I can still use it. It takes only one hand. And now I have 5 cards. So I don't need to discard any other cards. So I kick in the door and I'm at level 9. So this time I think I will win. Bam! What do we have? Oh, it's a style enhancer, dancing. Alright, I must have, let's see. No, it's not as good as the one I got. Alright, so I just take it into my hand. And now I can look for trouble. And I will look for trouble. And I will play the Street Beggar level 1. Alright, it could be a very dangerous opponent in disguise. I gotta kill him. Alright, so it's a level 1 monster. I will use my style. 5. So I am level 9 +6, that is 15, +5, that's 20. And +2, that is 22 against the level 1 beggar. But I still have to apply the random monster effect. 11 plus 1d6 to the monster, and you can't use any one-use item cards. Yeah, I gladly give him his plus 1d6. I'm not using any one-use item cards, so it's a level 7 beggar, but I'm still at 22. So bam, I kill him, which means I reach level 10. So this time I got plenty of cards left. I had a better start. So this time I won. So it's 1-1 now. I could do best of 3, but I think you got the idea. So this is how I play Munchkin solo. So yeah, assemble a dungeon deck, which is basically your doom counter, your doom track, your timer. You can do it randomly or just determine how many cards you want to have in there. Create your character, play by the normal rules. Wandering monsters that you draw in my rule set are generic level 7 monsters with no treasures and no abilities. And if bad things happen, you just lose a level. And everything else pretty much plays out as normal Munchkin. Combat is a little bit different. You have to decide first what cards you use, if you want to ask for help or not. If you ask for help, add plus 1d6 to your level, but forfeit all treasure. And after you are set, roll 1d12 to apply a random effect to the monster, which simulates player interaction, basically, provides some sort of uncertainty. You can come up with your own table. You could use also a d6, d8, d10, depends on how much randomness you want. And this is how I play solo Munchkin. And yeah, I don't know about you, but I like actually this variant, and it combines elements I've read in other variants. So usually it is like you have to go through the door deck without dying, or reach level 10 before the door deck runs out or whatever. But these other rules, they didn't feature this random effect, so I wanted to to add a little bit more tension by limiting the door deck and building like this dungeon deck, and also of course adding the randomizer for the monster effect. So this is basically it. Yeah, let me know in the comments how you like this rule variant, if you like Munchkin at all, if you have played Munchkin. Yeah, and what will be next on Solo Spelunking? I will start a new fantasy role-playing. I wouldn't want to call it campaign yet, because I will start with a published pre-written adventure and see how it goes from there. So no real campaign plans now. And yeah, so as always, stay safe and stay healthy, and have a great evening and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.